Good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon, good evening, whichever time you may be watching this video. I hope you're well. This is British Biker Matt on my 675 Triumph Daytona, and I'm going to speak to you today about how I got into motorcycling, and also ask excuse me, also ask you guys how you got into motorcycling. Now, I got into motorcycling through chance rather than actually planning it. We were going to move house. Well, my parents were going to move house at the time. I needed to get to work, and there wasn't really any bus routes to where I wanted to work, or where I was working, and I didn't have enough time to take my car test or do some lessons. So I thought, I know, this is a great opportunity to get a bike, and that's exactly what I did. And I don't regret it at all, because it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so fun and such a sense of freedom. So yeah, I got my bike. It was a Triumph Daytona 675. Let's let the older people pass, bless them. Old people are great. It was a Yamaha YZF R125, which I did explain in my first video, and it was a really, really great bike. I really loved it. I highly recommend it to anybody who's looking to do a CBT and looking for a bike afterwards. If you like your sports bikes, then the Yamaha could be the bike for you. Now, I've got a question to ask, and I just want to know your responses and see if you feel the same way as I do about it. But do you feel that a CBT is adequate in order to get you on the road safely, or do you feel that we should be given, or those who are taking the CBT should be given a bit more time training? I find it quite bizarre that in one day a 17-year-old lad can get themselves on the roads without any supervision on a 125 motorcycle, which, let's be fair, if it's the Aprilia RS 125 and it's a two-stroke, then you're looking at nearly speeds of 100 miles an hour. Now, that seems preposterous to me, because that's a lot of speed for someone who is not very experienced on the roads, regardless if they're driving a car beforehand or not. What do you feel about it? Do you feel that it should be longer, and having the ability, or having the access to those vehicles at such a young age, and young in terms of experience? Do you think that's something that needs to be changed or addressed, or how do you feel about it? I personally think it's a bit ironic, because if you go for car lessons, you're doing them for a good couple of months before you even just sit in a car with the examiner in order to take the test. So to get on a 125 after, say, 6 hours is astonishing, really. And some might argue that bikes are more dangerous than cars. I'm not going to say they are, because personally I just think it's down to the rider and the maturity. They can be perfectly safe bikes. So yeah, what do you feel about that? Because obviously it's the difference are definitely comparable. On the plus side, I suppose it gets you on the bike as quickly as you want to be if you're a keen motorcyclist or a motorcycle enthusiast. Then obviously the quicker you can get on two wheels, the better for you. But is it safe though? Is it really safe? And do other drivers really take the L plates into consideration? Do you feel that come on, car. Do you feel that those L plates really do make a difference, or do you feel that the cars just don't care? You could have P plates on, or you can have any plates on and they wouldn't treat you any different. Let me know. Right, my second topic, when all these cars eventually pass, I'm not waiting for this one, is I'm going to tell you why I chose a 675 in regards to a 600. And the reason why I chose a Triumph is two things. Firstly, it's a Triumph, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there are many Triumphs around compared to, say, the GXers or the Yamahas. If there are, then I haven't seen them. So I'm in the southwest of the UK. There aren't many Triumphs, or at least I've seen one person with the same bike as myself, which is the SE 2010 model. The rest I haven't seen. So yeah, I mean the 675 is different. It's got a bit more power. It's got a bit more power, so it is quicker than a lot of the 600s, and it's just different. It's a Triumph, so I'm not on a GXer, I'm not on a Suzuki or a Kawasaki or a Yamaha. I'm on a Triumph, and I think that for me, that having that distinctive triple and the sound is enough, and it sold me. So I love the Triumph. And I was very close to getting the Yamaha, so I do love the Triumph. The Triumph is great. Now, obviously, it's a 675cc, so it's not a great deal more than the 600s, 75cc more. But the 75cc does make a difference. It really does. And if you were considering a 600, then why not consider a Triumph? When you come to that decision, consider it, or at least test ride one, just so you can give yourself that peace of mind that yes, you have tried it and you liked it,